I still say I could never be the guy that's putting screw C in the whole D. There's something different in food every day. My name is Shane Henderson. I'm the executive chef here at Benny Keith Foods Mid-South Division. I grew up in a town called B Branch, Arkansas. So I grew up in small towns. My dad was a Baptist minister. So a lot of my growing up being around was everyone else's grandparents and, you know, the grandma at the church babysitting me and me cooking with them and growing up around the quilting group that met at the church on Tuesdays, and, you know, whatever it was they cooked and whatever they ate, and, you know, fresh from our gardens, and so that's really how I grew up and got into food. And, you know, at the time it was just the way we lived. You didn't think about a culinary profession. I mean, the first thing I remember really cooking was a lasagna. Now, of course, it was the Arkansas lasagna, so there was no ricotta was harmed in the making of that lasagna, and there was probably some kind of yellow cheese and cottage cheese all in there. I mean, definitely something if I made it now, my culinary peers would be like, what are you doing? So yeah, like talking about the chef that got me to do this is, I just said, man, I've just always cooked and this has always been easy. And he was like, yeah, this isn't supposed to be easy for everybody. This is supposed to be hard work. And I was like, man, this is always just kind of makes sense to me. Like even the math part of it, I'm horrible at math. But even growing up, if we could turn that math problem into something that was food related, it just always clicked. So it was, I don't know that I ever had a choice but to be in food and around food, just because it's always worked for me. And we get to do so much different. There's always something new coming on. There's always a new idea or a new concept. And I mean, there's so many different, even heirloom vegetables and stuff that I still haven't heard anything about. Even when I went to culinary school, the job I have now is the job that I would tell people I'm going to get. I mean, this is the job that I went to culinary school saying I'm going to be the executive chef at Benny Keith Foods. I am here and paid by Benny Keith to be here for our restaurants, our customers, for almost whatever it is they need. If you need help with, call me up and say, hey Shane, and everything's going really well, but we need a couple of vegan options. Well, we'll come in and we'll cook up some vegan options or pasta, or, you know, just kind of help you fine tune. We're very lucky here at Benny Keith that we work for a company that wants us to give back into our own community and allows me and all of us here at Benny Keith to do as much as we can to be part of the community and not just here in this corporation. I think we're really getting to a point where we've got a lot of great chefs and a lot of great cooks that have been in this community for a while, growing and learning from each other, and that's going to keep continuing to change and evolve our whole culinary landscape.